together on the court. And you could tell by that play that just happened. And you can tell that Damian Lillard practices that shot a lot.
Fewer threes than in the past. Only 30% of his shots have been from three-point range. This is Lillard setting it up for Whiteside. The other day they were chanting Melo, Melo. In fact, they were in one of the games in Chicago. Nice pass, and Whiteside puts it down.
And that's what I like about this team when they play this way.
Lillard guarded by Leonard. Got the step. And he's able to find Whiteside. It counts in the foul.
Actually takes the baseline, even though it's help coming from the double team, but didn't want to rush the shot.
Seen that, by the way? The Spieth Fieldhouse?
I've not.
Oh, my goodness. It sums up Indiana basketball.
I've not. That's in Indianapolis, Indiana. As Whiteside scores on the dump down.
League and his field goal percentage is Rashawn Holmes because he gets looks like that. And Hassan Whiteside.
You can make a case for seeing this guy get more shots from three in particular. Here's CJ, the step back. He got it. Now CJ McCollum is working on a streak. Melo gets the countdown and fades.
Nice. And have the smaller Corey Joseph have to defend. Maybe it's something they're waiting for. They're holding out on.
CJ draws the attention of Holmes, then throws over Holmes. The lob, but they're getting better at that.
They are. You ever said something and just been ashamed of yourself right away? That's how I feel, man.
Several times. Coming off a screen. Lillard off a pick, knocks down a triple. A hard foul in the Clipper game, and he came back the next night. The second of a back-to-back was quite effective. Ball ripped away from Anthony Davis. Here comes Hood the other way. Outside, Carmelo tips at the knees, elevates, and drills a triple. Lands in, going to the strong right hand. It is denied by Whiteside.
Oh, big
with a rebuke. And Hood on up the floor comes to Damian Lillard. Lobs on the roll. Whiteside. Two-hand follow off the top of the rim for the jam. The Blazers the ball back. CJ defended by the length of Gallinari, comes off the Whiteside screen. Nice delivery inside. Roll into the hole with the left hand. Blazers have had to deal with from the beginning of camp, knowing that Nurkic wouldn't be with him. Here's Anthony, drives into the lane. Nerlens Noel slaps it away. Anthony gets it back. Takes it back from Nader. Slithers by Noel and laid it in. Lillard with a minute left in the quarter, 0 for 7. He's bumped. And the bucket's going to count. They'll back it out, 5 to shoot. Anthony hesitates, has enough time on the end line to sink a beauty.
And Ant, though, there's a lot of time left. Typically, we want to lock and trail on this guy, but can't get there however you want to get there.
Damian steps up. Randall had switched on him, but his hand's down at his side. Damian shooting 35% from three coming into tonight's play. Down goes Morris, slipped on the floor. Carmelo pumping the dribble. Eludes Randall, glides by Gibson on a little change of pace and laid it in. But Spoelstra said was one of the finest shooting performances he'd ever seen. That goes back, what, a couple of years, isn't it?
Yeah, and that was a pick and roll catch off the screen like that. Clinic.
The first half for Whiteside, 74-51 count. Dame makes a better pass, and Morris clobbers Whiteside from behind in a foul.
It's there by Whiteside, better offense. Whiteside with the payback. He's got 8. 2 blocks, 2 rebounds. Whiteside already.
There's a lob on the backside. Bazemore deflects it away from Kaminsky, who is down, holding his head. 5 on 4, they play the other way. Bazemore in transition with Lace from long range. CJ working it out. Off the screen, waves off the pick, drives into the lane, scoops as he goes by Baines. CJ gliding in. Okobo has hands on him. He'll lay it up and in.
5 by trying to get as close to free throw line extended as you can. Now that opens up the middle of the floor. If he starts that.
Bridges all alone with a board. Mikal Bridges spots Carter steaming away into the lane. Whiteside runs down the floor and rejects it softly off the window.
Matchup, because they got out to a good start and made some shots. Moving the ball early.
Scored 34 points in that first quarter.
It's pressing up on him. They're kind of daring him to shoot, but that time he took it, got to the rim. Dame, nice pass to Hassan. Hassan's been.
Blazers will bring it the other way.
It's important, though, that the Blazers don't overlook this one.
No, got to have this one just to kick things off the rim.
Well, what are you going to do when he hits you with that right to left? What if you were standing right there? What would you just grab him?
Soaring in for a putback is Spellman. Ball comes free to CJ. Has a man ahead on a 2-on-1 breakout. Trent up top. Carmelo at the rim.
That's been a difference for them.
Damian deep. Lobs it up top. Whiteside. Cauley Stein crept up in the paint.
That dunk contest was 2 winners.
Yeah.
Not 1 winner and a loser.
Cross court. Carmelo steps up. The 3. Got it. Carmelo Anthony 3 to the melon. 41% from 3. Napier watches as Lillard goes into action for a triple and knocks it down.
Nice screen from Hassan.
And they're very mischievous.
And, you know, it applies to when one parent says no and one says yes. And also obeys. Get up, please. Elevate.
Good crossover. Step back. Give me 3. I'm not sure what happened. Wayward. Tolliver back outside. Dame reloads. That's the way you get her done.
Wow.
Foul on Conley.
Shabazz is flying out there today. Of his attempts overall are from behind the line.
You mentioned he may be one of the better three-point shooters of all time. He's certainly in the top 20. Trailed by 3. CJ look at the tie. He went down and had contact applied. Whiteside wastes no time. He goes airborne for the swooping jam.
That's the horse at work. With authority. Junior, Hassan talking about it because you're in that zone. Zone takes extra communication because there are established spaces wide open, which is what I think Damian sees when he has the ball at the top of the key.
Holiday's brother, Aaron Holiday, big game tonight for the Pacers, 19 and 10 assists. Whiteside, his second block.
Puts it on the glass.
Comes off the screen for 3. Got a clean look. Jackson. Intercepted. Carmelo gets a pop. You bet! Carmelo at the buzzer. Unwrap that gift.
Melo saw it the entire time. Right now in the strong side corner, rotating up and sees a little action on his block. Still 3 to the dome.
5 to shoot. Melo's in a tough spot. Double. Got to get off the shot. No problem.
The 2 substitutions, O'Neal and Mitchell sit. Niang and Moutier in. Rejected by Whiteside. And he swats with the ball. Bogdanovich to the floor.
Choose the game. Nice timing here by Whiteside. Come up with that block shot as you hear the applause here in Utah. The newly acquired Jordan Clarkson. Efficient first quarter so far here for Quinn Snyder in Utah.
There comes Lillard, 1 of 2. He'll put up a 3 on the fly. Moutier late, and that's right down the hatch by Damian Lillard.
He can be the primary scorer with this second unit, where Mitchell can help be the facilitator as the BCR gets 1 to go.
That's 2 of 3 for Clarkson.
There's some doubt if he would play tonight. Lillard will pull up after a little staccato left-hand dribble, and Bradley on his heels. LeBron 3 assists. Dame off the screen. AD switches. He'll step back from the outer limits. He cans a triple.
Motor Center, these 2 teams, and then out over near Beach. A nice pass. My goodness, Melo with the vision. Makes quick work of the Lakers defense. You have Damian running off of a screen. JaVale McGee shows. They're already looking at it with a bit of a trained eye, knowing if he's going to go up there and get this from him, he's got to get up high. Get him back, Melo.
Melo triggering. The contact with Booker that flares out of the wing to get it from CJ, working on Oubre. Backs him in deep, turns, hovers, fires, hits.
That's smooth.
He's been acting up. So you take his 6'8 wingman out of the mix, along with Scala BCR. Lillard outside for 3. Got it.
Nice. 3-point line over his last 5 games coming into this one. And he's able to get the assist.
Booker inside, attempted a pocket pass to Baines, snapped away by the quick hands of Bazemore. CJ will dispatch. Damian of 3, up and in.
These 2 teams met. Came out in that second half, 29 points, torching the Suns. Looks like more of the same so far in this one.
Dame trying to shake Javon Carter. Arcs a three up and in. Damian Lillard red hot and rolling.
He just went through this a couple weeks ago.
The guy is so good, though.